Today I want to talk to you about stepping into your power, because a lot of the social media content and the glow up content that you see is only surface level, and it works for some people, but it doesn't work for others. What's up, my loves? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing my face, hi, my name is Laura Chanel. And if you are a returning subscriber, what's poppin' twin? Make sure you hit the subscription button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of the uploads that I put on my channel. As you can tell by the title of the video, I'm going to be giving you 5 micro habits to step into your power. I hear a lot of chat about daily habits, but the daily habits are just rinse and repeat. So drink more water, work out, keep your hair done, keep your nails done, dress well. Just the list goes on. There is nothing wrong with the advice, but there are gaps, and I'm here to fill them. Number 1, set the tone. Before your feet hit the floor, decide that today is going to be a good day. Remind yourself that you are human, and there are going to be things that are in your control and some things will be out of your control. The traffic is out of your control. Someone else's attitude is out of your control. And though I know sometimes we want to chin check some folks, like I get that, but you can't allow someone else to steal your peace. Choose to pause before reacting. Decide to show up with your best and allow your best, whatever that looks like in that moment, to be enough. All that matters is the effort. There is no need to wait and feel like you're enough, to feel like you're worthy. There's no need to feel like you have to earn the right to feel good about yourself. You are enough, and you're enough now. There's nothing to fix before deserving of the life you want to live or deserving of respect from others. In that same breath, understand that whatever emotions arise, like, you are allowed to feel those emotions. You are allowed to have those thoughts. There's no need to have this armor of strength or this mask of, oh, I'm fine, or, yeah, everything's cool. Like, there's no need to have this armor of strength and this mask on. Acknowledge yourself, your thoughts, your emotions, and allow yourself to be human. The world already has enough expectations hanging over your head, so take it easy for once. Number 2, y'all might think I'm crazy, but trust me, this will work. Establish 2 routines. Having a routine is great until something happens and then it throws everything off. So to avoid having the day feel like it should be thrown away, establish 2 routines. Hear me out. 1 routine is what you have in place when you're on schedule or when you have more than enough time. You have time for the full skincare routine. You have time for the full workout. You have time for the elaborate breakfast. You have time for the stretching and the meditation. You have time for the entire morning routine. Realistically, that won't always happen. You need what I like to call a SAR, standardized optional routine. This is the type of routine you have in place that allows you to get the essentials in without throwing off the entire day. If you only have 1 hour to do everything, then you have something put in place that makes you feel like you were able to stay on task, stick to the routine without losing momentum over your entire morning. You don't have time for a full beat? Create a 5 or 10 minute makeup routine. If you're short on time for breakfast, create a grab and go, something easy, something healthy where you can just grab it and literally go. If you don't have time for a full workout, just do something for like 10 to 20 minutes. If you don't have time to read 30 minutes in the morning, listen to an audiobook, listen to a podcast. This beats not having options when you're running behind on schedule. We become frantic and reactive when time is short, and not having options puts you at risk for having your entire day wasted. But now that you have a standardized operational routine, you can still get tasks done, which brings me to my next point. I like to call this the 3 tiers. I know y'all probably like, man, this girl with all these acronyms and stuff, but listen, I'm trying to help you out, okay? So just stay with me on this. So let's say you are starting out holding the first 30 minutes of your day. You've never done this before, so you're a bit confused, you're unorganized, and you don't know where to start. A great way to set yourself up for success is to do the 3 T's. Top tier tasks. So the top tier task is the strategy I like to use to make sure that my day stays on track. If you're not a morning affirmations person or a journaling type of person, then this is a really good strategy to use. Here's what the top tier task consists of. Think of it in terms as 1, 2, and 3. You're going to do 1 brain dump. Get everything in your head out. Put it all on paper. What you're writing doesn't necessarily have to be structured, nor do you need something to write about. Whatever comes to mind, just get it out, just clear it out of your head. This clears the space in your mind to be more productive. Then I want you to focus on 2 goals for the day. Write down 2 things you will accomplish that day. They don't have to be fancy, and I wouldn't suggest it be something that you were already going to do, like laundry or dishes or whatever the case. If doing the dishes or the laundry or mopping the floor is going to move the needle forward for you, then by all means put those on your 2 goals for the day. But if it's a goal that you're trying to accomplish, then I would say make those 2 goals something that will move you closer to that goal. Now, if you are already living the life that you want to live, then maybe those 2 goals can be something that you want to do differently. Maybe you want to visit a new place. Perhaps it's a new recipe you want to try. Either way, make the 2 goals measurable. Then I want you to write down 3 things that you're grateful for. This puts what your current life is into perspective. Along my journey, when things weren't going as well as I had hoped, it was a little difficult for me to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Gratitude is simply the state of being thankful. Some things that you may be grateful for may be the obvious, right? Like food and shelter, but it could be something like safety or having the time and space to figure out a problem or figure out your next move, because some people don't have that luxury. So number 4, if you have time to do this and you're not running short on time, then read for 30 minutes a day. Sometimes I wake up early enough to read for 30 minutes in the morning, and sometimes I just opt to read 30 minutes before bed. I'm a single parent, so I know that my household is not going to run and fully operate unless my attention is on everything. So getting to 30 minutes is sometimes a little difficult. So I'll either wake up 30 minutes early so I can get that in, or I'll opt for reading 30 minutes before bed. Now, usually when I do it before bed, it kind of brings me down off of the high of the day. So it just kind of calms my brain down and helps me to balance. And then it helps me to kind of fall into going to sleep. It may not help me stay asleep, but it does help me to fall asleep easier. Typically, when I read during the morning, it will help me slow my mornings down. And that means I'm not scrolling on my phone or checking emails or notifications or DMs or anything like that. So it does tend to smooth out my mornings more. When you read, I feel like you're stimulating your mind without overexerting your thoughts. Now, mind you, if you're an avid reader like I am, and you're one of the ones who gets lost in a book or lost in the words of the story, then you may want to set a timer or an alarm to like have a cutoff time. Because I know that sometimes I will start reading at like 8:30, 9 o'clock, and before I know it, it's like 11:30, and I've read like 6-7 chapters or something like that. I don't know. Now, if you don't have anything important to do the next day, then by all means have free will and just read until your heart's content. But if you do, then I suggest you set a timer. All right, I saved this micro habit for last. Number 5, do the avoided thing first. I cannot tell you how many times I have avoided doing the annoying, irritating tasks, and I've been putting it off for days, all to find out that when I force myself to do the task, it only took me like 5 or 10 minutes. And I've been avoiding it all this time. I end up telling myself that I could have done it and gotten it out of the way early on. So getting that annoying task out of the way sort of clears up your day for you to be more productive. My thing is the laundry. I don't have a problem washing the clothes. I don't have a problem drying the clothes. I don't have a problem putting the clothes away. It's the act of folding the clothes that works my nerves. So what I like to do is turn on YouTube so that I can catch up with the content creators and influencers that I follow. And then I'll sit here and I'll watch that while I fold my clothes. It's kind of like habit stacking. I think I spoke about habit stacking in a previous video. If so, then I will link it up here in the info card in the upper right for you, left for me. But yeah, I'll go ahead and link that up above so that you can watch that video. So I think habit stacking is a really good thing to do when it comes to getting those annoying tasks out of the way. Now, if it's something that's going to take you, more than a few minutes to do, then you may want to plan it out into your day. But other than that, those annoying, irritating tasks that you have to get out of the way, just go ahead and do it. Just do the annoying thing first. You've been avoiding it all this time. You still have to do it, so you might as well get it out of the way. So those are 5 micro habits that you can definitely do to step into your power. And if you found this video helpful, please make sure you hit the subscription button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of the uploads that I put on my channel. And make sure you share this with 5 friends who are stepping into their power. I appreciate you watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao.